I will never submit another coin to CAC for grading again. No way.
Good morning, YouTube. Mint State Murph here, and today we have my unboxing of submission of coins to CAC for grading. This is 3 Morgans and 3 Peace Dollars. I like CAC for grading on those because they have a special rate for grading Morgans and Peace Dollars. So I have opened the outer box, and I did that off film because I'll give them one thing. My graded coins were definitely protected in shipping because it was a bear to cut all this open. So now that we have this outer FedEx box open, let's see what we have. Okay, we have the inner box and just paper, yes. So there we go. So let's just get this thing cut open and see how we did. I'm going to try to do this without going viral for severing a finger. And let's see what we got here. Okay, there is our paperwork. And I see 4 slabs. So I don't think we're starting off on a good foot. So let's see. Nope, it would appear that we have 2 coins that were just simply returned. They were returned in the slips that I sent them in, but I'm going to refer to them as body bagged anyway. So let's see. First one is this 1882 Morgan. And that is, Morgan out of Philly. And I do not have a reason on here. So let's go to our paperwork. 1882 Morgan out of Philly. Unslabbed. Let's see if they give us a reason. They do. And we've got glue residue. Oh, interesting. Okay. So that one, I'm not sure. And when I submit these, I get them in acetone ahead of time for that exact reason, for organic material and for any glue residue or PVC. Okay, so we are 0 for 1. Let's look at our other one that's not holdered. And this is, oh, that pisses me off. Oh, and I'll tell you why. This 1924 Peace Dollar, okay? And this one will also have to go to the paperwork for a ruling, and that says mutilated? Wow, mutilated. Is that because the goddess of liberty is just a severed head? What, mutilated? Okay. I mean, granted, I'll be honest with you. I thought this one was going to come back details cleaned. I did not expect for it to be called mutilated. Do me a favor in the comments if you, and I'm going to have to look up what that, what exactly that designation means for CAC because I've never heard it before. But do me a favor, let me know in the comments if you've ever had a coin come back mutilated and what that entails. And I'll tell you exactly why I'm upset about this one. This Peace Dollar, my dad passed away about 14 years ago, and this Peace Dollar belonged to him. When we were going through his things after he passed, I found it in his jewelry box, and I've held on to it ever since. So it had a little bit of sentimental value to me. Now, looking at it, I knew it was going to come back details cleaned, but I really wanted to put this in a holder to preserve it. So I'm kind of upset that this came back mutilated. Okay, let's move on and see what else we have. So we do have 4 holders out of 6. And this first one is going to be a Morgan out of Philadelphia. And you can see she looks pretty good. And let's see what we got here. Okay, 1921 San Francisco Morgan dollar. Damage on the obverse. Okay, or obverse. I'm not too sure I see what they're referring to. Oh, maybe that's scratch by the chin, that face. Okay. That's a shame. So that one got an obverse, very fine, but details coin for damage for on the obverse, which I'm assuming is that scratch right by the mouth and the chin. So, but bottom line, authenticated as a 1921 San Francisco Morgan dollar. So slab number one. Slab number two. We got another Morgan, and let's see if I can get focused in here. And this one is going to be a San Francisco. Not a bad looking coin. And, okay, so we're 0 for 4 as far as getting a grade. 1882 San Francisco. Very good. Details damage. Okay. I'm going to have to get that under a microscope to look more specifically what they're referring to as far as the damage. I knew this one wasn't going to grade high. And I don't know. I never cleaned this coin other than an acetone dip. So I didn't know if it was going to come back to details clean. But as far as the damage, let me know in the comments what you think. Yeah, maybe some of that up by the top left is damaged. I mean, it looks like wear to me more than damage, but you never know. So, okay, another details coin submitted. Okay, we got two more. Can I get a grade? And we have another piece dollar. Nice looking. Good condition. A little bit of milkiness up by the United States and E pluribus. Not a bad looking piece dollar. And what do we have? Hey, we got a grade. 1923 piece dollar, MS61. Okay, so far we have 1 out of 5 graded coins. Okay, and moving on to our last coin. We are 1 for 5 so far on grades, and we have our last coin is going to be another piece dollar. Another good looking coin. Does not have any milkiness on it. Pretty decent details. And cleaned. Okay, I didn't clean this coin, so I guess a previous owner did. 1922 Denver. Again, at least authenticated as genuine. Okay. I got to tell you, I wonder sometimes if CAC is not overcompensating. You know, they have the green bean and the gold bean where they say, hey, we'll judge whether or not your coin has been properly graded. And I wonder sometimes if they don't try too hard to be the standard and to be the toughest out there. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the grading on these coins. If I get a fair deal, let me know about that mutilated coin. And if you've liked this content, I just ask that you like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.